Drop out. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. Okay, kings and queens, y'all know what to do. Hit the likes on this video. Okay? Put some likes on this video. Okay? You know YouTube out here still shadow bad. Okay? Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power. Subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to King Jah Power. Hit them notification bells on both. So family, Dr. Umar Johnson, okay, did a video speaking to the mixed race people or whatnot. And I'm going to play the video, but let me talk to y'all real quick. See, I ain't got time to be sitting here trying to make, mixed race people black. I'm not doing it. See what I'm saying? It's a free country. It's their choice. Okay? If you want to be a mixed race or an Indian or whatever you want to be, you be that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got time to be trying to sit here and help your mind figure out who you are. Okay? That's just facts. Black people ain't got no time for that. Okay? And I knew, because we talking about the mixosphere, FbA, okay? See, I knew FbA, they couldn't be black. I say black people done lost their damn mind. Okay? Ain't nowhere in the hell this can't be. This gotta be white people. Okay? Because everything they say is predicated to protecting white people. Okay? And so, buffer zone ism. And see, I created that term because I said, man, these motherfuckers gotta be either white, mixed race, or something. Now that we know that, okay, I can move forward. Okay? Because I'm not gonna sit here and try to, get you out of your confusion. Okay? If you wanna be, if you either you black or you ain't. That's just point blank period. Either you black or you ain't. Okay? Or either you African or you ain't. That's what it is. Because black is a loose term, okay, that people just throw around, okay, in the air like a football. Okay? See, either you African or you not. Period. That'll cut out a lot of these goofies. Because a lot of the black people, the real black people that's down with FbA, dumb as hell. All they got is fucking self-hate, okay? The black people that's down with them is dating white people. That's the only way you gonna leave the door open, okay, for the people that enslave you, okay? And see, they don't see it that way, because why? They laying up with them. They got children with them, i.e. Tariq Nasheed. He done created a fucking philosophy that fit, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's of mixed race heritage. Okay, just come out and say it. You not FbA because you not black. Okay? Just keep it real. See, Umar gonna get in there. And I agree with some of what Umar gonna say. Most of what Umar say. Okay? He gonna say if you African, then we accept you. See? That's what I'm saying. If you African, okay, then you know what I'm saying, we ain't even gotta discuss none of it. Okay? But all of that, you talking shit or whatever about black people or whatever because you don't feel accepted by black people or whatever, just be white. Just be white. I have no problem if you want to be white. If you want to be white, then be white. We have no problem with that, but just leave black people alone. Okay? Just leave black people alone. If you black, then you down. Okay? I ain't got no time, neither do Black Power or Pan-Africanism got time to try to help mixed race people figure out who they are. Shit. We got too much shit on our damn table. Shit, we just now figuring out who the hell we is. We just now figuring out that, we African. Okay? Shit, black people just now getting their identity together. We ain't got time to be helping y'all figure out who the hell y'all is. And I'm going to tell y'all, most of these peoples is on defense. I'm just going to be real with you. And the black people that's with them, they dating whites. Either they got a white woman, a white man, and white children. And they going to try to justify, for that. See, they going to try to justify the reason why they date white people. Oh, man, you don't be worried about don't be worried about who I'm up in the bed with. See what I'm saying? You ain't going to tell because we know. Okay, so Let me let Dr. Umar go on, because I ain't got no time for these goofers. I got some more videos coming for y'all today. Let me play Umar. I'll be right back.
Come out of that confusion, you have to make up your mind. It's okay to go through some confusion. But in order to come out of that confusion, you have to make up your mind and say, I'm going to live my life as an African. And the reason why so many of my mixed race African brothers and sisters, because let me say this, I accept all of you who accept your Africanity, your African DNA, your African ancestors, your African heritage. If you identify as being an African, I have no problem with you.
But that's the problem. They don't identify as being no African. Okay? That's just real. They don't identify as being African, bro. And see, that's the one point I'm saying. See, that I've been on this topic. These people don't identify, they identify with anything other than an African. Okay? So let me let it roll.
If you identify as being an African, I have no problem with you. Now, if you're going to say you're mixed race and multiracial, I don't want to be bothered with you. I don't have time for that because you're mixed up. I can't go into battle with a mixed up Negro. I didn't say reject your white father. I didn't say reject your white mother. That is your mother. You should love her and you should honor her. That is your mother. That is your father. You should love your father. You should honor your father. That's the reason you got here. Nobody is asking the mixed race African to reject their white parent. No one is asking the mixed race African to reject your parents. No one is asking the mixed race African to reject your parent. We're not telling you to do that. Okay? You have a non-African parent, whether they Caucasian, Asian, Arab, Mexican, you have a not Japanese, Chinese, you have a non-African parent, you should respect them. You should learn that culture. That is part of your ancestry. Nobody's telling you to alienate yourself from one half of your ancestry. We're not.
Hold on, they're gonna run their little interference or whatever.
It would be.
But like the video, family, because I agree with what he's saying.
To alienate yourself from one half of your ancestry. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that you are an African. The DNA that predominates in your cells, in your body, in your melanin, in your skin, in your hair, in your voice, in your body, that's African energy. You are an African with a white parent. You are an African with a Chinese parent. You are an African with a Mexican parent. The African dominates. There's no such thing as being half white. African DNA dominates. There's no such thing as being half Chinese. African DNA dominates. There's no such thing as being half Latino. African DNA dominates. All we're saying is understanding. Nobody says you can't go to the white family reunion. Nobody says mistreat your white grandmother, mistreat your white grandfather. We're not saying that. But we're saying you need to understand and understand and overstand, my mixed race Africans, that you are an African and you are going to have to check your non-African parent. This can be uncomfortable. You shouldn't have to stop your white parent from being a racist. You shouldn't have to check your Chinese parent from being a racist, but they're going to be that. And you have to let them know that's not appropriate over here. I'm black. Your child is black. You made a baby with a black man. You made a baby with a black woman, and you're going to have to respect me. Let them know who you are. If you can be comfortable around your white family, if you can be comfortable as an African around your white family, if you can be comfortable around your white family as an African, you will be comfortable around your African family as a mixed race African. If you can be comfortable around your white family as an African, you will be comfortable anywhere else. Your battleground, your first battleground is your family. I hope my mixed race Africans are listening. I hope my mixed race Africans are listening. Once you make your white cousins, once you make your white aunts and uncles, once you make your white nieces and nephews, once you make your white grandparents understand that I'm a black man, I'm a black woman, and you're going to respect me as such, you will not have trouble from black folks. You have to own it. If you walk into a room insecure, black folks who got a problem with mixed race Africans are going to eat that up. You got to step into that room with pride, my mixed race Africans. You got to step into the room with pride, my light-skinned Africans, my green-eye Africans, my straight-hair Africans. Stop being insecure around black folks. Let them know I'm just as black as you. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you roll your eyes at me. I don't need your permission to be an African. It's no different than when I go to Africa. It's no different than when I go to Africa. It's no different than when I go to Africa. There's some Africoons on the continent. Yes, I've encountered Africoons in Ghana. I've encountered Africoons in South Africa. I've encountered Africoons in Nigeria. I've encountered Africoons in the Gambia. I've encountered Africoons in Senegal. I've encountered Africoons in Malawi. I've encountered Africoons in Kenya. I've encountered Africoons in Nubia. But you know what I tell them Negroes right from the gate? I like, listen, don't disrespect me. I'm as African as you, and I probably know more about African than you do. You will not disrespect me. I'm not here to ask your permission. This is my birthright. Africa is my mother like she's your mother. I'm not here to ask your permission to be black. I'm probably blacker than your ass. I'm not here to ask permission to be black. I'm an African, and if you got a problem with that, you can go your own separate way. But what you ain't going to do is treat me like I'm something other than what I am. You got to own it. You got to own it. You got to be unapologetically African. You got to own it, brothers and sisters. You got to be unapologetically African. You can't be walking around unsure about being black. You can't be walking around wondering if black people are going to accept you. No, mixed race Africans, you got to own the room. But you got to be black all the time, my mixed race Africans. You got to be black all the time, my mixed race Africans. Because some mixed race Africans, not all, some of our mixed race African brothers and sisters, they want to be black certain times and then they want to be white at other times. I've seen this. I've had to call a couple of my mixed race African brothers and sisters out. I've had to call a couple of my mixed race African brothers and sisters out. I had to tell my mixed race African brothers and sisters, listen, when you around white folks, you tend to act like you're white. You don't see us. But you see us at the Dr. Umar lecture. You see us at the Kwanzaa. You see us at the woke events. You see us at the conscious events. But when you in the suburbs with white folks, you act like you don't know nothing about what it means to be black. You cannot be a helter-skelter Negro. Mixed race Africans, be white all the time or be black all the time. Be multicultural all the time or be unapologetically African all the time. You can't have it both ways.
On the fence, Negroes, okay? And now that we found out, see, that the black people, or whatever they want to call themselves, over there, FbA, okay, it's some mix-up-minded people, okay, that's out here trying to start shit between blacks in America and the Africans at home and the Africans in the Caribbean that's trying to start that shit up. See, they take on the attributes of white people and shit. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, they joking and cracking jokes and all that shit. No, that's the way they really feel. Okay? That's the way they really feel. And let them feel that way. And most of these people out here got a nasty mouth about blacks. Okay? Period. And so I'm not going to hop, skip, and jump. I'm not going to tutti-frutti and tiptoe around the tulips with niggas. Okay? That's just real. See? You can't be on defense ass niggas. Either you black or you not. Period. It don't make no difference. Whatever you want to be, you be that. Okay? But what you ain't gonna do is sit up here and be, calling black people out their name, and then, some places you want to, events and shit, you want to act like you black and chameleon in and shit and whatnot. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I say either you're African or you're not. Shit, if you ain't, then bye. Okay, we don't got no time to be sitting up here holding no people's hands and saying, oh man, you black, bro. You black. Okay, if you don't know you black, then you ain't. Okay? And that's why black people can't be out here donating their DNA, okay, to white people and then coming out with all these confused babies. Period. I'ma end it right there. Like it or not, nigga. That's just what it is. Now I got another video to do. I'ma see y'all later. Japow. Be King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to with a crown.